Test, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Okay, it looks like it's running. Um, Facebook is like the worst mirror. Hold on. A little better? Okay, I can see the mirror and I can see you. Good morning. Yeah, so happy Friday, right? Saturday morning. Oh my God. Time is flying by so fast. And today was like such a day. It was a beautiful day. I mean, it was a little, I had to still wear a sweatshirt. Okay, sweatshirt and sweatpants. But it was a beautiful day for a bike ride. And anytime we get these days like this, I'm like out and, taking advantage of it. It's like mid-morning, and then by the time I get ready, get my exercises and stuff started, and then I go do the bike ride. And a day like today, I'll tell you, it was really, really good. I loved it. Really puts me in a good mood. And I think the sun, having the sun, exposure to the sun is actually very, not only is it healthy for vitamin D, it's also uplifting as far as your spirits. I've done an experiment back, a long time ago, and people that just didn't take it, for what it was worth. But some doctor at some university, basically a professor, I guess, but he was a doctor, and he did this experiment where they had this underground bunker at the school, and they had voluntary students live down there for, I think it was like a month, so 30 days or something like that. And they had all their stuff within, like they were bringing the stuff to them, food and stuff. So they thought it was going to be a piece of cake because like they were going to eat for free and everything. And they would still study. They had their books and stuff like that. They had TV, but it was like minus the sun. So they weren't getting any sunlight. And a lot of the students, and I forget how many there were, and you could actually Google this. I'll see if I could find the name of the school. So they lived in this underground thing for a month, and I think they were playing, like they could play music and stuff like that. But what they found out, was like a lot of these students, they were like depressed after, just after like a couple weeks. They were like some of them were were talking about some really gruesome stuff, like um, they didn't want to live anymore and stuff like that. What happens is there's a frequency involved with the sun, and the sun, they call it the Schumann frequency because I think it was another doctor named Schumann. His last name was Schumann, and I think it's 9 hertz. So 9 hertz is a very, very low frequency. It's almost like a subwoofer kind of thing, but you can't even hear it. And it's more than its sound. It's like, it's light waves, and it's 9 hertz. And they say this really makes you happy, makes you like, puts you in a good mood and stuff like that. And if when in a normal life, you go out, you go to your job, and you're out in the sun a little bit, so you get enough at least to get by. But you really you could use more. But if you actually don't do this for like a month, or if you work like a third shift and you're sleeping during the day and you're missing out on this, and I know I've done that before too, and it was just like, I thought it was just because I was tired. I thought I wasn't getting a good night's sleep in the nighttime, but that wasn't what it was. It was just because I remember when we went back to days, to a regular day shift, it was much different because at least I was out in the sun a little bit, and I just felt like, my God, it's like, what was I missing? Like for like 6 months, like 6 months on a third shift, and it was just like, I was just like blah. I was just very blah. So yeah, so there is something to that. And so today, I kind of went off on a tangent because I go out and it really puts me in a good mood. It's like you got the sun and it's beautiful out, and and I figured, I'm kind of like awake, and I figured I'd do my makeup, and I really want to over exaggerate I was looking at some old pictures that I had, and I was looking at the cheekbones, and I tried to do that tonight, and I didn't use enough product, I guess, and I didn't use the Clinique like I did the other night. As far as the foundation, I used Maybelline Fit Me, I think it's called, and that's just kind of like what I use now, just for playing around, just throwing something on real quick. But if I really want to, if I know I'm going to be going out and I want to, do my best and everything and use the best product, I'll use the Clinique. And I'll tell you what, I love it. The Clinique is um, my last photos. I used the Clinique, and it was like, oh my God, it was like day and night. It's like I could look in the mirror, and it was like airbrushed. My contour and highlighting is actually a pretty good product too. And it's kind of like I forget the brand, but I don't think it's a well-known brand, but it's a cream contouring for sculpting the face. And then I also use the highlighter um, to do the nose, and then kind of like you tip your nose with the contour, and then you bring out the brightness with and in the mirror, it looks okay, I guess. Um, on the Facebook thing, kind of looks weird. So I don't know what Facebook does, but anyway, um, the outfit I just kind of threw on anything tonight. Since it's kind of warm today, I put on a crop top, and kind of a warm crop top though, because it's kind of like sweater material. It's got you know, it's pretty thick, I guess. It's not sweater, but it's kind of like warm. But and a super short skirt, no heels or anything. I just have my little black socks on, my Marilyn Monroe black socks, and then I just throw on some stuff. But it was just tonight, just for practice, and it's fun doing practice. I got to say that though, it's really fun, um, just to play with the makeup, and then see what you get and everything, and just to learn. It's kind of like a school night for me, but I love it. I love doing it, and like right after dinner, I was like, okay, I want to finish dinner quick so I could get to my makeup table and start painting the canvas, as it were. And then after the nails, I just put on just a quick the mhm, blood red nails, and it just really dries quick. I love this stuff. It doesn't have to last long because generally I'll keep it on for a few days. And if I'm going somewhere like during the day, and I don't want to have red nails, as in man mode, in dude mode, a boy. Um, and then I'll just take it off. So it's like this doesn't have to last super long. So I just put that stuff on. It dries pretty quick. I can just do like one coat with this, and it's great. Whereas the one I really like and I want to do today, because I was wearing my I like neon green a whole lot. So today I was wearing my neon green gear for the bike and everything, the gloves and everything. I just think it looks really cool. So I was kind of like psyched about that. I said, I think I'm going to do the neon glow nails, but that takes a couple coats to do it. Generally, I keep my nails short, normally, because I also like, between playing guitar and, I generally work with, I use my hands a lot. So, you know, and they get chapped too. So I have to put lotion and stuff like that. So I try to keep them looking girly as much as I can. Yeah, so I'm going to come back in a little bit. I'm going to end this because I don't even know if it's recording, but I want to see how it turns out. And, but anyway, good morning and have a good night and have a good weekend.